Hey, happy Friday. Here early because who wants to wait until like Friday night for a live stream? So yeah, nice engulfing candle yesterday that did nothing, right? Where 63,588 wasn't even tested, no levels. And so working on the lowest daily candle close since May 2nd. Just hard to think that like Bitcoin isn't going to see 59 or 60K. The bottom of the channel, inflection points from history. It just seems like pretty probable. There's no support here really. I mean, they just held it up from March 20th low yesterday and not anymore. So I just don't see how we don't see those levels, but yeah, that 12-hour bearish divergence. Yeah, 12-hour hidden bearish divergence still playing out. Looks like you're about to go negative, falling below the 200 simple moving average. X marks the spot down here. And what we're hoping for, which we may not get at all, we're hoping for a higher low. You have to get a higher low at some point to gain any confidence to believe the correction's over. Until then, no confidence that, oh, we're just going to randomly pump. We can. That's the coin flip. But when you just made the lowest high. This high is lower than this high. Lower than this high and this high and this high and this high. So, yeah, just sorry, man. No animal spirits. Correction continues, and who knows how long it'll last. Okay, we're just waiting for something favorable to develop on the chart. There is nothing favorable right now. It will take time. So I was contemplating streaming, man. You know, dude, it is bad times. Okay, for the live streamer, it's the worst. It's like 1933. In the middle of America. It's like the Dust Bowl, okay? So just bear with me, trying to just come to the realization of that. Just thinking about, oh my God, man, remember 1926? Remember 1928? Even 29 at some points? Yeah, I remember it. And now here we are in a farty dirt patch in the middle of America and everything's dead. Great. So trying to get over that realization, okay? Here's total, getting it over with, breaking below 2.2 trillion, working on the lowest 12-hour close since the beginning of the month. Anything below 2.2 trillion is terrible. All right, easy target for 2.1 trillion. If they could hold that, great. If not, yeah, the demand line, and then below that, it's way, way lower, like really bad if they can't hold up this. So just the continuation of distribution right now. Okay? Continuation distribution. Lowest high. Failure to do anything positive. Only negative. Sorry. That's crypto. Welcome to it. You had, I don't know, 7 months plus of just pure prosperity. Bitcoin's going to change the world. It's going to do it, man. It's going to hedge against everything. Everything's good. And now, since March, mid-March, nope. Nothing. Bearish Gartley, type 2 return. And only lower highs, lower lows since. Give me a higher low and things will change. Then a higher high after the higher low. Things will really change then. Ethereum bearish golden candle will be confirmed in less than 2 hours. Working on the lowest daily candle close since February 18th. That's not good, right? You had the lowest high. You thought maybe an engulfing back above the level. Not with this candle. This data presenting itself is terrible. It's the worst case scenario. This is the thing that could have destroyed any sort of optimism from yesterday has occurred. It's over. Negative momentum is now beginning to build again, so any chance of any more divergence is gone. Good luck. You know, they're testing. The absorption of remaining demand on Ethereum by the looks of it, right? Where you have buyers came in, propped the price up. There were certainly less market participants involved than before the initial test, right, back in April. And then they tested it again, right? More absorption, a little joke of a rally, less market participants involved with this joke of an asset. And now here we are right back at the level where there should be demand. There is enough demand to keep it propped up right now. But if at some point this absorption will conclude and there will be no more demand and you will see a gross markdown in price, and it would make sense, technically speaking. This is the worst thing that could happen. A massive bearish engulfing candle that will take out all other candles. All these other candles. Hey, man, the traders were settling up higher. Not this time. Very, very weak. No bids. No demand. When demand shows up, I mean, really, you'll see it. You'll know. It's just not here right now. Correction continues. Good luck, Ethereum. Have your alert set up so we can all hear it together. BNB. No problems here, man. I mean, no issues at all. BNB is superior to Bitcoin and Ethereum and every other effing S coin that has any reasonable market cap. BNB number 1. 587. That's it. Sideways. Not really selling off. Not showing significant levels of distribution and lower lows after it. So just fine up here. A lot of downside still. If, the rug gets pulled, there's still tons of downside till you see even 510, 500. All right, downside potential, still 13 to 15% if things got bad, but just still very, very elevated, very impressive asset. Most impressive asset. And then Sol.
We are bringing the bull back from Spain this May 18th.
So Marbob, thanks for the $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Yeah, I don't know. Here it is. Sol's, it's down 4%, but still looking kind of okay. You're not in danger until you're below 124. So the argument for upside does not become invalid until the price falls below 124. I think with the candle close at this point, just weak. When the macro, which is Bitcoin, is garbage, short term, it's going to be very difficult for any asset, even if it's looking okay, to do anything, perform at all. It's not going to really go up with Bitcoin performing like this. It's almost impossible. So just got to be patient, I guess, and wait for 2 more months of this, 3 more, who knows? Got to wait till October probably. I don't know. Summertime. The volume is extremely low on the stock market too. Think what was it? S&P was the lowest volume we had seen in many, many years. I can't remember if I bookmarked that or not, man. It was a good stat. Maybe not. Dang, I didn't bookmark it. Lowest volume in a very, very long time. Okay, so years. Okay, that's Sol, just sideways. Not too bad. Not as bad as Ethereum. Not really as bad as Bitcoin. A lot of downside potential before things get real bad. 124 is the cutoff. That's where you're probably going to $90 if that level doesn't hold. So pray for Bitcoin to just do what it does sometimes and randomly rally. Okay, Sol. Don't even know how to look at XRP anymore. It's trash, dude. Yeah. Confirmed. Right? The data at hand is, okay, yesterday, wow, they were trying to keep it propped up. Now you're just starting to crack below the inflection zone that is really important, where there could be just, what, 39, 40 cents? At least an 886 here, right? 44 cents. Just looks like garbage, man. Confirming less market participants involved than before. And that's very real. All right, down 3.29%, going for the lowest close since April 30th. Great, man. There are your S coins. That's your update. Not really good. So the futures that are closed because the week is done. Another day for the S&P, another positive close, up 0.07%. Highest daily candle close since April 9th. The rally continues. Very nice. There were more winners today than losers on the S&P. I think it was like 300 winners, 200 losers. Dow Jones Industrial Average. What is that, 8 in a row now? Yeah,
RNDR-USDT is in its whole other world right now. 146.168302336 Doge.
Hey Rob, thanks for the $21 worth of Doge. We can look at Render, sure, AI coin. Yeah, it's been doing very well. I mean, compared to mostly everything. Yeah, very elevated, high premium on an S coin. Never really fun there, but yeah, outperformer. So Dow Jones just in this crazy run, just 1% from all-time highs. 1.35% away from all-time highs. Wow. Remember, Bitcoin is like 18, 19% away from all-time highs now after the dump. NASDAQ 100, right? The NASDAQ futures, highest daily candle close since April 11th. Another positive day. I mean, highest daily close of the week. And about 1.2, 1.3% away from all-time highs. What an uptrend. They're killing it, man. NASDAQ, or sorry, that was the NASDAQ, and this is the Russell 2000 futures, which are closed, of course. But, yeah. Down 0.82% today. No big deal. Gold had another good day. Yesterday was up 1.5+%, engulfing candle, and you got the follow through today, right back up against the 1.618, attempting that rally, like the S&P, like the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, all attempting their rallies, except Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not at all. Just a bunch of lower highs, lower lows. So that hidden bullish divergence argument starts becoming more compelling. It's just hard to trust. 1.618s after a run like that. Yeah, okay, they'll bring it to neutral before it just starts selling off again. Negative moment just starts building. You go for a deeper correction. So
not sure if it's just me, but I don't feel bullish at all with these markets, though. SPY and DJI are looking at ATHs. IDK, regular Americas are wrecked.
I mean, it's not about bullish, like whatever, bullish or bearish, man. Evil people have taken control of Western governments and are imposing their will, and it is correlating negatively to everyone's daily life. That's just reality. I don't really give a crap if you believe it or not. It's happening. So thank you for the 5 super chat. But gold rallying, central banks, the composite operator, China, communist China, just buying up a bunch of gold. So it's rallying. Silver, what a wonderful back test. The hidden bullish divergence. Today we got some positive momentum off of it. So I mean, could be headed 30. You're now in between two major levels, $30 and $26. They're identified. They're historical. You think you don't care about the daily, you just care about the monthly, right? The monthly implies exactly what it's been implying, which is $37, $50 oven chili. All-time highs after that when your purchasing power collapses, which is going to be what is that? That was weird. I don't know. Thanks for the Tangia, maybe. That's even real. That's, yeah, $48 to $50 of Ben Chili on silver. Very, very nice. That was the, wow, very close. We'll see. Yeah, nice bullish engulfing candle confirmed to close out the week on silver. So let's look at the big boy. Or I guess it's the one, man.
Mayor of Greenbow, could you look at ZRX please? Maybe bad times but we could be eating books. Myro is a good dog. Hope you liked Oklahoma. 100 years from now none of this matters. Boomer sooner.
Sid, thanks for 2230. Sure, 100 years from now, nothing will matter. Yeah, that's a good way to feel even worse. Yes, thank you for the contribution, man. All right, just trying to get through this, okay? Because it's tough. Each day that drags on like this, it gets harder and harder and harder, all right? But, I mean, you know, and here we are talking about other markets where there is stuff that's like, wow, this looks great. Doesn't really matter. I mean, for some reason, it's all about crypto. I guess I soul linked myself to Bitcoin, so it's my own fault in the end. But I don't know, man. I just use it as a gateway drug to get people into traditional technical analysis so they could manage the risk appropriately and gain a very marginal edge, slightly greater than a coin flip's chance. But yeah, what a breakout today. Highest daily candle close confirmed since December 29th, so the highest daily candle close of 2024 on Platinum. Let's look at this weekly here. A beautiful, beautiful weekly close. You know, again, highest weekly close of 2024, just rivaling that December 2023 high. And then, man, if they break that, you're just going to be going back to 52-week highs. Something spectacular that happened today on Platinum Futures is the 200-week simple moving average has been breached. That is something that is not easy to do, and they've done it, man. So rejoice. Big happenings on platinum, a precious metal. So one asset that just hasn't, I mean, for years has not been interesting at all, has finally maybe become interesting, where this would just be based on, you know, you're looking at a base that's been put in November. Okay, manufactured, but it lines up and correlates to 910, which is a level from history that is very important. But as you can see, a level being created here, manufactured, and then they sprung and they back tested it, and now maybe we're getting a second test here. And so the trend's terrible. Oh my god, it's like the worst trend ever. It's so freaking bad. Palladium at one time, if you even remember, was crazy though. I mean, February 2020 it was nuts. Again, May 2021, and then March 2022, and then the trend reversed. But here we are, just down at this level, August 2014, April 2018. It's just a big level. There's just a lot of potential support resistance here. Okay, 866 to 910 to show its importance right here. Right, you can see that they're trying to use that as a base for a bottoming structure. So no higher highs in forever, years since we've seen a higher high, and that's still the case. But just wondering if, like, maybe we're witnessing momentum shift, and someone could try to manage the risk. The issue is, like, if it falls below 922, you still got 866 all the way to 910. So it's kind of not perfect, but I still think it's interesting. I haven't looked at this in years, like on stream. So, okay, cool stuff. If you were wondering, wheat futures killed it today. Did wheat highest daily candle close since July 31st, 2023. So talking about, yeah, this was in a terrible trend too. Made its lowest low, and now it's multi-month highs, taking out that high from December 2023. Lower low, double bottom maybe. So you think a good chance of 698, 700.
Thanks for grinding through these rough times with us. Slowly accumulating news.
Still, thanks for the 20-man. We can look at Raven, a former successful setup. Yeah, we'll look. I mean, dude, like some of these altcoins are still making higher lows. They're just 886 higher lows. Like they're still like kind of in that zone where one can manage the risk appropriately. You've got completed harmonics, but they just will fail if Bitcoin doesn't pivot soon. They will all fail if that happens. So that is why we never have expectations about setups, because we just don't know. All we know is we can take on minimal losses if it does fail, and we can have max upside potential if it succeeds. And a lot of times altcoins will show, like collectively, like a handful of them or a lot will show good setups, and Bitcoin will be showing us kind of nothing. And then the altcoin trade setups will, like Bitcoin will randomly pump and start rallying, and then the altcoin trade setups will play out. But at the same time, there have been other situations where altcoins have collectively been set up for higher prices with the structural developments at key levels, 886s, and then Bitcoin has a colossal collapse or dump, and the altcoin trade setups fail miserably altogether. Not one will succeed. So it's almost like if you're at a point where there's a handful of trade setups, on altcoins, and they get published or whatever, you have to think about it like that. It's like one setup, like, because they're all going to do kind of the same thing. Some are going to outperform others, but if one fails, almost all of them will fail, because that's normally when Bitcoin's dumping. But like, if one succeeds, others would probably succeed to a degree, but I think some would outperform the living crap out of others, and that's sometimes kind of random too. So yeah, anyway, so wheat futures killed it. Rice is GG no re, man. Another day. Follow through. You got a weekly engulfing off this level. This is such a real bullish back test. Buckle up for expensive sushi and rice. Orange juice futures will not be denied. Another day, another pump. Highest daily candle close, I would just say, since like November 30th or December 1st. So the highest candle close of 2024. Orange juice, the return of the orange juice, man. It's like the second movie, A New Hope of oranges, and then the orange pyre strikes back. Can't wait for the third movie. Return of the oranges at all-time highs. Sweet. Corn up 3%. Oh my god, dude. Highest daily candle close on corn.
Quick tip to those holding all test coins. Unless boomers are buying those coins, they will go down die. They have all the money. Don't waste your time.
Thanks for the 5 super chat. Okay, so corn futures recapturing the 200-day simple moving average for the first time in a long time. As you can see, anytime it was ever happening, it was, look at that, bearish price action correlation to this level. But now they're breaching it. The tide is turning on commodities, food commodities, oats. Come on, baby. This was... Platinum had its own thing. Oats had its own thing. This is trade setup. Oats, baby. This is the highest daily candle close since October 9th of 2023, highest close of 2024, the harmonic framework, the Jesus. Remember 7 months ago plus when altcoins were showing the identical setup and the exact same context, and then they played out. Remember HBAR, remember Filecoin, remember Matic. They were doing the same thing. And now Oats, it's Oats' turn. The Oat Comet was here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so those are like some gainers today on the commodities market. I guess we'll just knock out those requests. Yeah, Tron. Just Tron, dude, is a freaking communist Chinese front for sure. Let's see. Yeah, render for Rob. Van Gogh. It's because he's an asset of the Communist Chinese Party. That is why. Jack Ma was, and then he got off the plantation, and they canceled him. The Communist Chinese plantation. Clark, correct. Certainly. He's just a puppet. Okay, yeah, render, man. I remember the only thing about this was great was, remember it was resistance and then flipped to support twice. I remember someone requested this and looked at it, and it did look great. I mean, there was bullish divergence on the second test. Buyers recaptured 794, so it was gonna be easier to manage risk if one wanted to. Down here, you didn't know it was gonna keep rallying, but for now, it's doing wonderfully, up 1.79% today. Yeah. That render looked good, man. And people in the Discord certainly looked at it the same way. Yeah, people calling out dragons and yeah, see this, dude. People doing it. Yeah. Yeah, Crypto Lawyer and CK had the dragon there. He even had the M shape, freaking bullish bat pattern or shark pattern identify. Look at this. This is people in our Discord, man. Like, I'm so proud. Like, despite, you know, just how dead things are, it's just people doing stuff like this. And it's like, go figure. And it's multiple people. They've learned the framework. And the framework's just there for risk management purposes, okay? Wonderful. Good job, CK, Crypto Lawyer. Yeah, I think like Dream King, multiple people. Very nice. So yeah, I mean, what's the you wanted to look at it, Rob? It's another world. Remember, it topped out at the 1.618 fib extension wonderfully, and remember, it's just kind of like little brother, big brother. It's the same picture, right? You had a dragon supply line that was broken. You had, and it was all at strategic levels. It's very, very interesting how it was a big fractal. So I would say 1.618 not going to be easy to break. It's kind of a lot of the move has already happened. 1265 maybe from here. Yep, so that is for Rob. Sid wants to see, you know, ZRX. Which is down 6%. And it's like, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, they've got these deep 886 retraces, but there is just literally no way they can succeed if Bitcoin's gonna just do what it's doing. There's no way. The oscillators, unfortunately, on the daily just look like dog crap. they don't really look good. There's no like discernible divergence, you know, with the separation of the histogram islands. The RSI is like impeccable, oversold once and twice. Nope, just no. Working on a bearish engulfing candle. It'll be the lowest daily candle close for real since March 5th. Look, just a lower high than a previous high. It's like Ethereum. Ethereum's the problem here. Right? You know, this doesn't hold up. If it doesn't, which is 45 cents, then you go straight down to 40 cents for a test, and you start. I mean, there's supports down here that could keep you propped up, but it just doesn't look good when this rally occurred and it's just stupidly lower than the previous one. I can see it. Someone's just they're propping it up temporarily, but the new data presenting itself is pretty garbage. So yeah, maybe they take it back down to exactly where the D point is, 41 cents. Well, we're at 419. Show me the charts. I'll show you the news. I don't give a crap what you say about any news event on oats, dude. That harmonic had been there. It's been sitting there. It's been covered. It's a trade setup published. Yeah, that's what'll happen, man. Just like with H-bar, it's just kind of crazy, right? The harmonic develops and then news-driven catalyst. But yeah, I just, you know, they take it back down to 7.5 cents. You could chalk it up to it being a type 2 return. So working on a bearish engulfing candle here. Lowest close since May 2nd in an hour and a half. So, and this is just kind of the same thing across the market, or across the crypto market, man. It's gross.
Hi Mitch. Do you see a bearish bat on the DXY? 0.886 and making a lower high.
What's up, Samuel?
Thank you.
Thanks for the 20, man. We can look at it. Got to go to the next one, which is Raven for stealth. Thanks again, stealth. Down nearly 7%. See what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, the harmonic framework in this context is just not good, right? There's no, like, where it's pivoting isn't really at a powerful inflection point from history where there's a million different touches. There's a range, and it's between 20 cents and 40 cents, and you're in the dead middle of the effing range. So that just, it doesn't matter. You can have the harmonic, the type 2 return, the bullish divergence, but if the macro, which is Bitcoin, just is going to do what it's doing, keep correcting, these can't play out. They will fail. And this one's already on the cusp of failing, right? That's why it's like, oh, no publication of this, because it's like just in a weird spot. Like, if this was all developing at 20 cents, it'd be easy to post a trade setup. But it's not. There's just tons of downside potential. Like, I would think more like it from this low to this high, and 886 takes you to 2.2 cents. Yeah, I just don't know how, like, a miracle would have to happen. Like, where Bitcoin would just have to start randomly pumping, like on Monday, or it doesn't collapse this weekend, and Monday, like, some news-driven catalyst comes in, which one did come in today, and it didn't mean anything, you know, like JP Morgan, right? What did they do? They established their ETF holdings, the Bitcoin ETF holdings. Didn't matter. So, yeah, I mean, despite the harmonic framework there, it could have been way better with this completing and happening at inflection points, more powerful inflection points. Divergence, I mean, that right there, it's so real on the daily, and no performance. It's like no one's even showing up. No one cares. But back here, can't say back here it wasn't a dream of a setup. That, you know, that's why it's like you can't just go with the framework. You got to go with the framework and the context, and then the inflection points as well. It's like the stars truly do have to line up. Like having a harmonic with a type 2 in a random spot, you know, random area, random context. It's like a few stars lined up, but dang, like 3 other stars did not line up at all in that situation. So Just a weaker argument. But hey, and again, miracles happen. Good luck. Thanks again. Stealth, he says, is the CO slowly accumulating Raven? I don't think so. I think there was a buying climax and then a lower high after a formal bearish back test of the range as resistance again. Now a lower high than that high. You got the M shape, but now we got the mega bearish and golden candle. Now what if there's follow through on that? 20 cents, or sorry, 2 cents, 4 cents, not 20 cents, 40 cents. I'm sorry, I look at so many different S coins. The amount is just, oh, okay. It's what did Matthew McConaughey say? It's above the shoulder mustard S. That's kind of what happens when you look at enough charts every day. I got no confidence in this, but it's there. It's random though. And then DXI for Samuel. Thank you again, Samuel. Did you? Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. I think when we looked at it, you could say there certainly was a bearish bat. Yes, there's an 886. It's completing there, but it's like Wyckoff reaccumulation almost. So I will plot it just to show you I know exactly what you're talking about. And I do agree. That's like a Gartley though, right? A 61, 64% retrace. What the? I can't see. What is going? Oh, it's all messed up. Hold on. What? There we go. Yeah, it's like an 886 Gartley. It's beautiful. I mean, it really is a work of art, kind of. Yeah, I hope it plays out, man. I hope it performs wonderfully. It's just kind of weird that you corrected and then a bottoming base got put in for a very long time, dude. We're talking over a year now. And all of a sudden there's more than before, higher lows. Yeah, the moving average, 200 moving average beginning to upslope now. This isn't very good context for bearish Gartley. Great context for bearish Gartleys at tops of runs. Bullish Gartleys at bottoms of runs. A great example of good context. Oh, pretty good context for harmonic. After a drawdown, the M shape completes the rally. Where you are now with just, like, you could just look at this and that's the issue, right? Like when the context is weird, all of a sudden it's up for debate. And when it's up for debate, that means, well, market participants are going to be debating too, and you're not going to have a clean follow through one way or another, probably. So someone could make the same argument, like right here. Like the DXY is just reaccumulating, right? You had the run and then the sell-off, and the correction concluded about 50%, 60% of the way, and then reaccumulation before rallying again. So that right there looks definitely like what's going on. So Gartley is there. Yes, I hope it performs. I hope it's over. I hope like DXY is going to crash, man, but this is a low. This is a higher low. This is another higher low. So you are not wrong with your harmonic identification. It's just the context is kind of weird. All right, that was the last request. Told y'all, man, I was contemplating just not going live. It's tough. I do it for the patrons, the supporters, and the Citadel. I literally am doing that for y'all, okay?
Baba Bowie.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. We just got to look at this one because it was a dream. Of all dreams. KGC. Talk about the harmonic framework playing out like the Jesus. Highest 3-day candle close really since June 2021. Nearing the first target of aggressive harmonic targets. The C point. 8:30, 10:30. It's beautiful. I think you had a couple more that look like this too. Shoot, dude. Gold. Barrett Gold Corporation's got it. Just no bids really. It's still not taking off. I like the 1, 2, 3 valleys. And the third valley is that Gartley completing with a type 2 return at a key inflection point. You got to wonder when are the bids going to come in on this. This is, you're waiting patiently for much higher prices. You'd think like 26 plus $31. This is actually going to do it. Local confirmation low to boot. It's wonderful. Just not doing the thing. HMY was another one that had the harmonic, and look at it, man. It did the thing. That was the highest 3-day candle close since 2012 on HMY. Harmony Gold. What a harmonic. Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at what was it, Taiwan Semiconductor, because dude, the numbers that they reported were unbelievable. 59% increase in sales year over year. Like, that's unheard of. Are you kidding? How did that happen? So even the pump today wasn't even that great. I mean, up 4.5%, but no volume on it. Not much of a gap. That's an everyday gap. That's not a breakaway gap, but still great numbers. Probably good for the semiconductors market for now, as ARM got wrecked yesterday. So that was pretty much your second, third highest daily candle close literally ever, and a re-breakout back above February 2021, January 2022 highs, the old Eye of Sauron, Tower of Better. Beautiful. Highest weekly close ever. There you go, man. Jesus shine for that. Wonderful. What a piercing line reversal, too. Good God, that was super hot. Positive Momo beginning to build again. And then we look at the market driver, the Semiconductor Kang. Wow, they closed it up on the week. It was up 1.27% today, just based on Taiwan Semiconductor, I would think. Just like yesterday, it was down because of ARM. So that was the highest weekly candle close since March 25th. Bullish inside bar, follow through, and another positive week. Earnings will be coming up, May 22nd. So, 12 days to go. And the whole market, the whole freaking market hangs in the balance. Oh my God, dude, you've got to be kidding me. All right, here it is, chat. I know it was earnings, but dude, look at it. It was there, man. It was there. UI 1074 there. What? September 2019 Valley, March 2020 Valley. Key inflection point. You see, understand, this is context. A long established downtrend, markdown phase, concluding with the M shape, and the M shape's completion just happens to be at levels from history. It doesn't always play out, but mother of freaking God, did it not play out wonderfully on UI? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Crazy stuff. ANET, which was doing things, did it again, man. All-time highs. Earnings, of course. Unstoppable. Began again with the 3 rising valleys, the classic accumulation structure, the breakout of the descending broadening wedge, and it's just been going ever since. Tease of it, it will be bad, man. They're doing the third age, and it's so stupid. Micron also had a good day. It was amongst the winners, up almost 3%, highest daily candle close since April 16th. Attempting that rally here. Remember, this thing hit a 1.618 before a violent pullback, but it doesn't matter. You gotta really love how they're just defending the whole, like, where it opened at, right? 107. It's just going again. Crazy. AYRO, doesn't matter. What a loser. McDonald's had a good day. Dang, man, are they gonna do it? Is that the performance you're gonna receive from a Bobo, man bun, Bobo double tap into a head and shoulders? Is that it? Probably. Like, they're not gonna let this thing collapse, man. Just gonna be the highest low in human history, the highest major low, right? They'll do it. My inverse head and shoulders. I don't know. We'll see. They got a lot of work to be done on McDonald's. You got to recapture $300 for this to all be but a bad dream. Hilton, oh my God, right? Just starting to pump again. They're going for the rally. That was all-time highs back late March. So they're going to do it again, man. Anyway, man, I guess I could look at this stuff all day. Texas Instruments was crazy, man. Look at this. Look what they're doing. They're breaking this. They broke it on the close. Highest daily candle close on Texas Instruments since March 29th, 2022. So we're talking, wow, multi-year highs on the close on. Thank you, Teams Chat. I really don't know what that is. It's not new. Oh my God, it is new. Of course they would do that. Yeah, Teams notification. Yeah, see, like that wasn't there before. Every time someone does a Tangia, apparently it levels me up somehow and I get new interactions live on stream and then get really confused. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to survive. Look at Alibaba. Remember the Gartley? Somehow they did it.
Baba Booey.
Thank you for the Baba Booey, dude. Yeah, thank you for contributing to the 100% crowdsourced stream. Thank you.
Hi, Mitch. I'm trying to get something straight because everything is super curved. You've been bread. You've been the sun. You've been a cloud. You have been Leroy Jenkins and a mushroom, which was my personal favorite. Not really, but that's personal. When cornbread.
I don't think I can be cornbread, man. Yeah, I don't know. I could look at it real quick. Type in cornbread. Really sad, man. Really, really sad. Nope, no cornbread. Only corn. I can be corn. Maybe. Wow, I mean, I used to be able to be corn. Yeah, I can be corn. I can be corn, but I can't be cornbread. We could get bread and put it next to me, and it could be cornbread. But I guess we could be corn today just for the sake of corn hitting, you know, what the highest prices in a minute? Corn? Yeah, corn highest daily candle close. I don't even know, man. It didn't do it. Yeah, it did. It did do it. It was the highest daily candle close on corn since January 4th. So, not bad, man. I think there are better corns out there. Let's see if we can beat. Hey, I'm a better corn now. This is definitely the superior corn. I have movement of my shaft. Well, I am the shaft, the corn shaft. And I'm in my natural habitat. Maybe you'll get to see a tornado out here. I don't know, dude. Anyway, who cares? Imagine someone just joining. They're not ever going to do that. Ever. Again. It's over, dude. I will never gain a new YouTube subscriber ever again. This was it. Whoever the last one was, that's it, dude. It's done. I wonder if I could be oatmeal, because that one really deserves a comeuppance. Oh, nope, no oatmeal, no oats. No one did it. No one was smart enough to do the oatmeal. Yeah. Yep. Of course there would not be cocoa. I've done orange. I was a piece of orange. I was an orange juice before, you know, at one point. Let's look at US oil. Oof. Pretty gross. Oh yeah, that was pretty bad, man. Bearish and golden candle to close out the week. Oscillators look terrible. Set up for lower prices. Below the 200-day simple moving average. It seems like $75 is on the cards now. It's on deck. Yep. Yeah, some of these, okay. My God, man. Nothing there. Oof. You want to see a party, how it ended? This is about to, this was like end phase. Oh my God, it's so bad. Look at sugar futures, or just sugar. Stuck on a stalk. That's right, sugar. You can see the bearish wave structure. It's like a butterfly here. Oh God, it's a perfect butterfly. Give me a 1272 minimum. But things get bad, you go 1618. Remember, we make the butterfly purple because it's feminine. And man, wouldn't that line up perfectly at this old level? Dang, dude. If they're bearishly back testing this old range as resistance just a few days ago, you'd think that would be the target. So sugar looking prime for downsides. But it was such a good freaking run, man. It was so amazing. Not anymore, it's not. I'm not in Alabama, Miami Dolphins. I'm in Miami, where the Dolphins are, so I won't see that at all. Will not see Aurora Borealis tonight, but I hope you do. And I hope if you're in here and you're in the Discord, please post your pictures of the
Hey
storm,
man, can
the
we
solar
take a look
storm.
at Platinum Futures?
Please
Thanks.
post in the community IRL tab, all right? And ping me. Anonymous, thank you so much for 20. We looked at Platinum Futures earlier, and it was a dream. It was a big breakout. It was wonderful. There was an extremely high probability of a breakout and is now confirmed. Highest daily candle close since December 28th, so the highest close of 2024. Hype in the chat, hype in the cornfields. Hype for that, dude. See what happens, you know? All it takes is somebody out there to say something, and then I'm a piece of corn. Doesn't take too much, man. I'm simple TA, man. But this is beautiful. Platinum futures. I mean, so much more upside. Everything was there, man. It was one of the best looking assets in the world for a setup recently. Welcome, Starscream. Thank you for staying. $60,822 on Bitcoin right now, down 3.57%. It was a little worse a little earlier. We just got to pray, man, that I mean, there could be more downside and it'd still be okay. Like the cutoff, the thing that the absolute worst case scenario for Bitcoin is falling below 57,533. If Bitcoin can stay above that level and put in a valley somewhere above that, we're going to be just fine. It's all we need. Because below 57.5 is a key technical level that just, there's not going to be much there until like 52,000. So we're still safe until here. But, you know, we were in Bree yesterday. Now the stupid hobbits went back to the Shire with the effing ring. And they're putting it on and they're screaming, "Come to me, Sauron, come to me. I'm here in the Shire," like an idiot. That's what happened. This would be Mordor. This was Bree. Now this is Shire. I mean, this will be, I don't know. I don't know what this will be. Sending a raven to Sauron himself with a GPS location of where the ring is exactly. What a joke. But Platinum, though, another world, superior to Bitcoin, technically in every way right now. That oat futures, beautiful. You know, let's just look at it for jokes. Yeah, somehow they're doing it, man. Somehow on Tron, the communist Chinese are just propping it up with their monopoly money, yuan. Yep, it's the dragon, the Chinese communist dragon tail being painted right now, working on the highest daily candle close since March 14th. Not much out there doing that. Render and Tron. INJ's up 4% today, who cares? DFYN's up today, it's just solo volume, whatever. Okay, look, man, I've been live over an hour actually, so I can't believe I even made it that far. Dude, I gotta tell you, dude, it's tough right now as a live streamer for this content. I'm just hoping for another high risk setup so I can go fly out to Oklahoma next week so I can just stay sane. All right, all I'm doing now is just working out, getting jacked, and trying to stay mentally healthy. Because it's tough right now when this is your kind of job, is financial markets. Thank you for the Babui. I'm telling you, volume on the S&P was yesterday was the lowest volume in many years. Somehow I'm a piece of corn, but it didn't start like that. Yeah, Bitcoin Techie. Thanks for all the people out there that are supporting this channel and community and what I do. When I think about those people, it does make it easier to go live. Because this is just a lull in it. At some point, the hype will return and things will become a lot more liquid. There will be more volume. There will be more hype. There will be more parties. We'll do meetups. all the good things will return. It's just, I don't know how long it'll take, man. So hang in there. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I'll be back. Till next time, respect the freaking corn, man. And the TA, of course.